air signs, welcome back to my channel, the original Aboriginal Tarot. I'll be doing your energy readings for the week of April 11th through the 17th. Please keep in mind, of course, these are general readings, and this is for your sun sign, but remember, always check in with your moon and your ascending sign in order for you to get a clear message for the week, the energies for you for that week. Angels, ancestors, guides, divine, most high, we thank you for your presence and ask that you give a clear message to the collective air signs for the week of April 11th through the 17th, 2021. Air signs, I'm starting with the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck. I also use Native Spirit Oracle deck, Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and also the Illuminated Tarot for an additional number for guidance. And I will also be giving you a crystal to help you with your energy for the week, your aura, your vibration. If you're just tuning in for the first time, again, welcome. If you're returning, of course, thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes, as well as sharing this channel with others. Also, I really appreciate the donations, the offerings you guys have been giving, supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. Native Spirit, please give us a message, please, for our air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, for the week, April 11th through the 17th, 2021. Thank you. This is a Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle deck. If you're not familiar with crystals, or if you haven't started to at least look into them, I strongly advise that you do. They're wonderful with helping to deflect negative energy as well as bring energies to you, and they do help. They really do. Asking for a crystal, please, for our air signs the week of April the 11th through the 17th, 2021. Give them a crystal, please, to help them with their vibration. Thank you. And I do work with Modern Witch Tarot. Asking please for messages and guidance for our air signs, for the collective. Give them specific information, energy to help them through their week. Messages please for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, April 11th through the 17th, 2021. Thank you. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card deck here. Ancestors, angels, divine spirit guides, and most high, please give us a message of encouragement for our air signs for the week of April 11th through the 17th, 2021. Asking for an ancestor message for our air signs. to, but it came out, so I will leave it. Illuminated Tarot. This is the deck I use to get an additional number or possible zodiac that may want to come through with a message for you guys. Asking for additional message and number for our air signs, week of April 11th through the 17th, 2021. Please give them additional number to help them with their journey for the week. Some additional insight and guidance to help them. Thank you. Okay, air signs. Like I said, Gemini, you got 2 cards there. Your messages, your energies are on the table. We will be starting with Gemini first. Let's see, Gemini. Universe wants to say to you, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Native Spirit supporting that with Thunder Drum. Thunder Drum. Let me get that for you. Thunder Drum. Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks and walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. Native Spirit wants you to know, throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirits through drumming. Drumming was used to activate one's fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. It was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drumbeat was used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum calls the thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing this card means that it is time to step into your passion and make a stand in life for what truly matters to you. Your journey for the week, Gemini? A powerful way to activate your life force is to drum on your chest lightly with a closed fist. It is especially powerful if you do a 2-beat similar to the sound of a beating heart, which is the most primordial sound for humans. This rhythm is grounding and it activates your strength. And this is just encouraging you to get in touch, obviously, with the rhythm of life, your heartbeat. And it's a grounding energy, and it's possible right now, Gemini, you're needing to activate some sort of fighting spirit in whatever it is you're working towards. So this is encouraging you. And of course, you know how to make a fist and do the, like a heartbeat. When you do that lightly on your chest and you meditate and ground your energy, this will help you to connect with whatever it is that you're focusing on and moving towards. So use that to help you this week. Your stone or crystal for the week is red jasper, taking action. And I also read this for you. This has something to do with thunder drum as well, and you taking action on something this coming week. Let me get that for you. Okay, so red jasper. Like I said, it says take action. Check that box. If your to-do list keeps growing or you're losing motivation, shift gears and put the pedal to the metal. You're in the driver's seat. Motivate yourself to take action and cross even the most tedious tasks off your to-do list. Getting started is half the battle, but it's equally important to be dedicated and finish what you start so you have a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. Set realistic goals for yourself to stay on track and avoid delays. One by one, each task will get done. Gemini, you guys are 2 people in one body, and you like to start a lot of things, but maybe everything you start isn't always completed. So yes, you like to multitask, but make sure whatever you're starting, you're actually completing and checking off the list this week. This is encouraging you with that. Core questions for you this week. How would it feel to accomplish the things you have been procrastinating on? What is the first step toward completion of one of these tasks? Again, make that list, start it, finish it, check it off, and then go to the next thing on the list. Don't start 3 things at once and then none of them get done or completed. Your crystal activation affirmation for the week: I can do it. And then complete one thing you've been putting off. So this is just speaking to your multitasking or potential procrastination and getting it done this week. And this is the red jasper stone, which will help give you that energy that you need to complete your task. Let's see, Tarot wants to support that with the Chariot. So in motion, moving swiftly. You also have the 3 of Swords. This is that air energy. Obviously something has been disappointing, but it's short-lived. And you end it with King of Pentacles. So you have 2 major arcana this week in your reading. And so far you have the number 7 and the number 3. Let me get those for you. Okay, so the Chariot. She rules everything around her. The Chariot rides in on a silver gleaming motorcycle ready for battle. She's got her leather armor to protect her, her crown points towards the sky, and she's connected to nature and to her emotions and to the stable ground beneath her. The Chariot has worked hard to balance everything in her life perfectly. Everything is in its right place and under her control. Victory might not be easy, but she'll win in the end. It's time to be a boss and get it done. Speaking to Red Jasper, saying to you in Thunder Drum, that drum beat getting you started, right? Motorcycles move fast. This is telling you get into action, whatever it is. Metaphorically or literally, put on your best or badass leather jacket and toughest boots and get ready to fight. Fight for yourself and don't give up, and don't let anyone run you off the road. It's probably going to take a bit of force and mental energy, but you're confident, you're powerful, and you've prepared for this. Victory is yours. You can do it. You can get it done. You just got to dig in and charge at it. Get the action in. Whatever this is that you're working or moving towards. 3 of Swords, and I'll get that for you. 3 of Swords. You're in for a stab of betrayal and heartbreak. Someone close to you has hurt you deeply, betrayed your trust, or has been deeply inconsiderate to you. You don't have to toughen up. It's okay to feel pretty upset about the situation. It hurts. If you haven't experienced this pain, do a little soul searching and make sure you're not treating yourself or someone else poorly. This speaks to, like I said, a short-lived disappointment with this 3 of Swords here. This is your air energy. And it could be something that's in your past that you're working through right now. Or in this current moment, someone or something has disappointed you. If it's work-related or relationship-related. I believe this is going to make you take action though. Whatever this disappointment was, it's going to make you get on top of your stuff and get it done. You have the King of Pentacles, which speaks to your money. And this may be a disappointment that may have affected your pentacles, your money. Work-related or relationship-related. Something regarding your finances may be where this disruption or this disappointment is. But I'll get the King of Pentacles for you as well. And I misspoke at the beginning. Your only major arcana card is the Chariot. But the King of Pentacles, whenever I see the King and Queen or Ace in the suit, I always think of them, you know, they're minor arcana cards, but they're at the top and they have just as much power or close to the power of the main or major arcana card in your spread. But the King of Pentacles speaks to the king has all they've ever wished and fought for, and all their material dreams have come to fruition. Though they have so much, they are not miserly, but instead trusting and extremely generous. They love to see others succeed as they have and will definitely be willing to lend a helping hand if needed. If you're the king, don't be stingy with your time and money. Donate your skills, your wisdom, and possibly your money. You'll feel truly fulfilled after spending the time to help others. What you're moving towards is this. Like I said, I believe this is short-lived and in your past. And if you see, the city is in both of these images. And she's on her way. And this is moving her, propelling her to reap or do what she needs to do to get to this pinnacle, get in this seat of, yes, this is a card of the major arcana. But this is a motivating energy for you this week. This is what's moving you to get back in this seat and on your pinnacles and getting to work on that. That's what I'm receiving from this. So you have the 7, you have the 3. Both of these images also have crowns. She's got one and so does he. In the city. So it's definitely, I believe, tied to money. Some disappointment you have with money. Angels and ancestors are going to support that with winter. Take care of your needs. So possibly this disappointment was in the past or in the winter. We just left the winter season. Needing to take care of needs. And then you have moon. Take note of intuitive messages. And I'll read both of them. So winter, of course, being one of the core four seasons, which is structure and stability. Do everything you need to be at your best and then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too. But although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stays active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack, so if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. And there's something you're going swiftly through to get to this. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. The moon does speak to things hidden will be revealed. And if there's this new moon that's coming up, it may be something that some epiphany or something that's going to come out. We have that new moon on the 12th in this Aries season. That's what I'm getting from this for you. You need to take action this week. This is the time for you to do that on something. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card, which it's not the last card, but it is in the spread, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or your intentions. So something you're going to be putting work in on this week will affect you in the long run and benefit you in the winter months. So yes, we're in spring, but you need to get busy now so that whatever you're putting in the work on, or whatever gets revealed to you in this season, you'll be ready for in the winter. And it spoke of a miracle, right? Doing things to where something that was buried deep or hidden gets uncovered, and it seems like a miracle. It creates space for miracles. Your first card that came out from the universe, I am love and miracles are natural. So 2 mentions of miracles coming up for you, meaning if you go ahead and put in the work and get activated now, it turns out for the benefit for you. And it possibly may not be to the winter, but it doesn't mean don't get busy on it right now. It may take that long for it to happen. Let me get the moon card. The moon definition. Moon. Use your intuition, practice discernment, and see through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, then the moon is the goddess. And so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to the emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears in a reading, you're often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. This winter card also spoke of you coming into realization of something. Something's going to be brought to light for you. And like I said, the 12th of this month is the new moon in Aries. So pay attention this week. Something's going to come out. And it may reveal something to you that may seem miraculous and help you with motivating you to get going on whatever it is and get past whatever this Three of Swords was. Lunar energies are surrounding your life and allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. There are messages from your soul and your angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark, so ask yourself if you're avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. Again, this thunder drum was saying step out into the light there. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, then know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets and she reveals all. So anything that's being hidden or anything you've been hiding from yourself and avoiding, all that's going to come out and it's going to be dealt with. Whatever you do this week, the action that you take, this is why it's so important for you to make a list and check off things and get it done. Why? Because whatever action you take, the winter is when you're going to reap your harvest from it. The winter is when all your hard work at this time is going to be coming to fruition for you. So you're being encouraged to pay attention to your intuition, use your discernment, get active, get hot, get busy, right? Take action on whatever it is that you've been avoiding or procrastinating and move forward. Because again, this is fast moving energy and motorcycles are good. I've always known them to be good omens and bringing fortune and good luck, almost like a miracle with this Chariot energy. And that's going to put you in a good place. Something pentacle related, your money, and being in a high place of authority, you will reap in the winter. But you got to put the action in now. You've got to get started on it right now. Don't procrastinate. So far, your numbers are 7, 3, and here's the 9 of Hearts. And you have these cups. So it's like the 9 of Cups. I'll read for you though what that's about. The 9 of Hearts talks about selfishness and excess. Selfishness and excess. So be mindful of that. If you're doing something excessively, or being selfish, maybe you need to take action. You're being selfish. You're not doing what you need to. You need to be mindful of that. Excess and selfishness with this card. So your numbers 3, 7, and 9 this week. Of course, I only touch the surface with numbers, so please take the time, get yourself a numerology book and look into that. You can do some more in-depth study on what those numbers mean for you. But those are the numbers that have come out in your reading, and it's the energy for you this week, Gemini. Just get focused and take action on whatever needs to be done. Don't procrastinate. And know that the work that you're putting in will definitely pay off. But from what I'm seeing and the energy that I get, It won't pay off until the winter, and you need to pay attention to this moon's energy on the 12th. Pay attention to anything that comes to light to you this week. It's being sent to you from the spirit realm. Look into your dreams, you know, be very intuitive, or pay attention to your intuition, and know that your hard work will pay off, okay? But you got to get to it. I hope that helps you this week, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to hit the like, the bell, and subscribe to the channel. If you've heard anything here that has resonated with you or helped you, please share. Other people, of course, need help and insight as well. So please share my channel. I'll be glad for other people to tune in. Thank you, Gemini. Be well. Okay, Libra, let's see what the universe has to say to you. When I lean toward love, I am led. Leaning towards love. And you have a trickster card here from Native Spirit. And I'll read trickster for you. Okay, trickster. Things are not as they seem, and something that seems bad may in fact be good, and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface, for this card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of the mold. Native Spirit wants you to know, in indigenous traditions, there is the concept of the tricksters. In Native American traditions, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called Heyoka. And there is a light-hearted, fun aspect of this trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always as they seem. Be discerning. What appears to be a good opportunity may in fact not be one. The wonderful aspect of this card choosing you is that it offers the opportunity to step out of old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. Your journey this week, Libra? It might sound very strange, but the easiest way to activate the energy of this card is to howl like a coyote, if you can. It's even better to do it during the light of the full moon, where this breaks up stagnant energies and brings in fresh vitality. So this is just encouraging you. Just be mindful. If something looks good on the outside, it may not be, and vice versa. If something you haven't been paying attention to that seems like it might be a small thing might end up actually snowballing and becoming something bigger than you anticipated. This is also encouraging, of course, to step outside of your comfort zone and break routines so you can break up stagnant energy where you've been stuck in a particular place. And when you do that, you help yourself see things in a different way. Maybe something you never paid attention to before, all of a sudden you notice it, right? Joking and playing around or doing something different than what you would normally do may help give you some light and see life through different color lenses. And that's what this card is saying to you. Step out of these old, outdated, stagnant ways and do something different that you wouldn't normally do. And, you know, this mentioned leaning towards love and being led. Are you in a relationship with someone? Are they trying to help pull you out of, you know, your ways, or something that you're so rigid and tight about not wanting to try or do? Be open. Try something different. You know, that may lead you to some happiness you never expected, that you never even knew was there. Okay? But again, the only mindful thing about this trickster spirit or energy is for you to pay attention to things that seem small that can become big, or something that you're looking at and you're thinking, oh, it's shiny and it's going to be great, and then it lets you down. So just be mindful of that this week. Your stone is garnet. Ignite your passion. Igniting your passion. You know, you lean towards love, you're going to be led. Garnet is a stone that'll help ignite the passion in you. And I'll read it. Okay, so the garnet. You need a little spice in your life. Again, stepping outside of your comfort zone, trying something new. Light a match to kindle your fiery, passionate nature. The heated energy that comes from raw passion will fuel your sense of excitement in everything that you do. Instead of succumbing to what, at times, can be the monotony of everyday routine, approach the people and projects in your life with enthusiasm and a renewed vigor. Get out of your same routine. You need to do something different this week, Libra. This perspective will energize all areas of your life, including your relationships, career, challenges, and projects. Core questions for you this week. What gets you out of bed in the morning? What lights a fire in your soul? And how can you bring more passion to some of the less exhilarating parts of your day? Your affirmation: my inner fire brings passion to every day. And then do one thing or listen to a song that gets you fired up. Do something different. That will awaken and ignite your passion this week, Libra. This is two things saying step out of your comfort zone and out of your routine, the boring energy of your routine. I don't know if you can see this card, but it has like this beautiful deep red, brick reddish color with a shine on it. And this also has a brick red border and the words are brick red. And then you have this red energy here on this card, right? So you need to ignite some passion and do something different and fiery and step out of your boring everyday to day drag, work, job, relationship, whatever it is that you're doing. It's just the same old, same old. Do something different. You are going to end up seeing something in a different light when you do that. And garnet is a stone that will help you. And let's see what tarot has to say about all this. So you have the Four of Swords, which means you are absolutely exhausted. You're probably working, and not enjoying life. You're in that same routine. This Four of Swords is talking about you being really tired and taking a break, changing up your routine. You have the King of Cups, which is very nice. It's possibly you're with someone who really wants to offer you quite a bit, and maybe you are too busy working and that person is, you know, kind of waiting on you to accept what he has to offer you. And the Three of Pentacles, hard worker and good at what you do, and someone's watching. I'll read them though, so you can apply them specifically to your specific situation. This is just general energy. So the Four of Swords, the struggle is real and you're exhausted. You've been putting time and energy fully into all the outer aspects of your life, like friends, your relationship, or your job, and you have forgotten to take care of yourself. You're worn out. So take a break and relax. Close your eyes and meditate. Take a nap. Do what you need to in order for you to recharge. Breaking out of your routine and taking a break is probably what's necessary at this time for you, Libra. You are burning the candle at both ends, and you're being an extreme giver and a hard worker, but you're not recharging and refueling yourself, which isn't good, because then you'll be exhausted, exerted, used up, and nothing left, which potentially could affect you in other ways, right? We don't get rest, our immune system is compromised. And we know right now nobody needs a compromised immune system. You need to make sure you get the rest. Take a break, Libra. And let's see, King of Cups. With this King of Cups energy, they're calming, and their cup is brimming with love and compassion. They draw strength from treating others with tenderness and kindness, and they're truly in touch with all of their emotions. They're the kind of person who you feel perfectly at ease with. Sorry about that. And their presence is sincere and accepting. So if this indicates a relationship, you're finally fully able to let down all your walls and feel comfortable and loved by this person. If the king is you, you're doing a beautiful job as a friend and confidant, so be proud. This King of Cups is just brimming with goodness. If it's you, you are an awesome, awesome person and very loving and giving. And if it's someone that you're with, then you're fortunate to have this person in your life. They're willing to give you their all, okay? Very good. Generous person, generous spirit here, this King of Cups. For the Three of Pentacles, and like I said, that's about working really hard and being observed. So you have a passion for learning and improving your skills, and it's going to pay off. You've been faithfully dedicating yourself to a project or to your job, and someone above you is looking to reward you for all this hard work. You have the talent to see it through, and soon you'll be where you want to be. And if this is about your pentacles, about your money, because I see him as someone who possibly you've been observed and this gets to him, whether this is a boss. You know, I spoke of a relationship, but it could be a work relationship. You have a good thing coming your way. All this hard work is definitely going to pay off. If you look at that image, she's working hard at something and there's someone right over her with a tablet just observing and looking at what a great job that she's doing. So either way, this is a blessing for you, whether it's coming from this King of Cups or if this is your relationship and then it's something that you've worked hard on, you're going to reap there as well. But you have to remember, take a break, Libra. Give yourself some time to recharge. Just give yourself that. Angels and ancestors want to support that with feel loved and comforted. Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Let me get that one for you. Mother Earth. So I said Mother Earth, but it's actually Earth Mother. Allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Earth Mother is the female counterpart to Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes of and heart of Earth Mother, you are her child, and she's highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, or maiden mother, crone, behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, which is what that Four of Swords is speaking to, with you needing to take a break. But you're now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it is important that you know that you are loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You're being guided to make choices that are based on love. Love choices. And here it says, when I lean toward love, I am led. You are being spoken to about a relationship with this card, knowing that you're loved. Obviously there's someone either in your life or coming into your life that is going to show you that, if you aren't feeling that already, Libra. The Earth Mother is really speaking to you, recharging and taking care of yourself and receiving that love that's coming your way. Feel loved and comforted and know that you're loved, okay? Love yourself first also, Libra. If you're not giving yourself the time that you need to recharge and you're not really loving yourself, yes, it's great to work hard at something and learn as much as you can, but there has to be love somewhere in your life for yourself, from yourself. And if there's someone in your life that wants to give you that, then accept it. Look at that cup. And him sitting in this place, ready to just give it all and share with you. Accept that, okay, Libra? You have so far the number 4, 3, and 4. And this is the 4 of spades, 4 of air. And I believe that is speaking to this and this. 4 of swords, 4 of air. This dark energy of being tired and drawn and just used up. You need to recharge and love yourself. I'll give you the words that correlate with the 4 of spades. Give you some more insight on what's happening for you this week. So it is considered the death card. It's also the cycle of creation and destruction and renewal. And like I said, the 4 of spades and 4 of swords here is renewal. You need to renew energy. You need to take care of yourself, okay? Take some time to rest. Don't worry, all is well. With these 2 cards backing you after you get some rest, you have the King of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles speaking to you about being seen and reaping a reward for all your hard work. And if that wasn't enough, you have this love relationship or someone over you, an authority that's going to be giving you the more, giving you the all that you've worked hard for, okay? This is twice that you've gotten this rest, in addition to, you know, Earth Mother supporting you about resting. Take some time for yourself this week, Libra. I hope this has helped, or this energy reading has given you some insight on what you should do. If so, please hit the like, the share, and also subscribe to my channel. You can hit the bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload. I do these weekly. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in, Libra. Thank you and be well. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what the universe wants to say to you. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Taking some time to be still and pray and think or meditate this week. And then you have ancestors as your native spirit card. The ancestors. Taking the time to pray and connect with them is always going to lead you to love. They are there supporting you every step of the way. I'll read ancestor for you. Ancestors. This card speaks to wisdom is blossoming. Even if there are unsettling situations in your life, there's a reason for it, and much good will occur as a result. Your ancestors are sending you incredible support to fulfill your dreams. Be aware of the coincidences, signs, and synchronicities around you. Watch for messages from your forebears. No matter what's occurring on the surface of your life, your prayers are being answered in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. And again, that this message from the universe speaks to you taking moments to surrender and go within and pray and contemplate in stillness while your ancestors are speaking to you in those times. Native Spirit wants you to know there's wisdom that dwells deep within your cells. That's a spiritual bequest from your ancestors. This wisdom has come not only from your forebears' joyous, carefree times, it has also bloomed from their failures, their deflated dreams, and seemingly wrong turns in life. Part of their message to you is to cherish every experience, for all of it will deepen your wisdom, compassion, and understanding as it did theirs. Also know that there's an innate wisdom within you, always. It's simply a matter of turning within in order to access it. Native people always call on their ancestors for support, to ask for their help, and is to walk with the native path. Sometimes you may be so focused on what's outside you that you forget that wisdom is available to you from the spirit of your ancestors, the universe, going within. Be willing to ask, for they want to support you. Go within and pray. Ask for guidance and wisdom and direction if you're dealing with a situation or feeling confused or frustrated about something, Aquarius. Your journey for the week, imagine that you're traveling back in time to communicate and connect with a gathering of your ancestors. On this meditation journey, there might be one or two particular forebears who seem to reach out to you. Give thanks for their support. The more gratitude you give for their help, the more they send you blessings and guidance. Yes. And, at different times we have different ancestors that speak to us, that come to us based on the level of our awareness and where we are and what we're going through. And so when you're young, you pray. We have our prayers that we're taught when we're young to say, and then as you develop and become a teenager and get into being, in your 20s and 30s, 40s, and so on, you have different outlooks on life, and you pray and you ask things differently based on your experiences and the wisdom that you've gained to that point. It is important to continually connect to that part of you that speaks to you, and it's your ancestors and your guides and the divine. And yes, this is a general reading, that I do weekly to help to steer you, to help you chart your course, to help you apply it to wherever you are specifically, your specific situation. But it is so very important to always reach out in quiet moments and meditate and pray and speak to your ancestors, the divine source. Go within, tap into your higher self. The wisdom is there. It's there for you. It's archived away. It's in your DNA. You have to tap into it though. It's something you have to look for. Seek and ye shall find, right? Knock and the door will be open to you. So the Ancestor card is encouraging you to do that this week. If you need help, Aquarius, take the time to do that for yourself, okay? And even when you don't, it's always important to pray and meditate and speak with the divine. Your stone, your crystal for the week is shungite. Detox your life. Detox your life. So if you're going through a stressful time right now, the shungites come up to help you and let you know you can detox and get rid of negative thoughts or negative feelings or situation around you possibly. Detox your life so that you can get a clear response, hear clearly when you do pray and speak with your ancestors. I'll read shungite to you. So shungite speaks to your mind, body, and spirit need a system reboot. Without necessarily realizing it, we are affected by our environment and all the things in it, from the technology constantly at our fingertips to the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the health and beauty products that we use. Take a closer look at what you choose to surround yourself with and what you put on and in your body. There may be a certain area of your life that needs simplifying. Take what you need from it and release what you don't. A virtual cleanse will help clear out the energetic sludge and get you back to feeling your best. So core questions for you this week, Aquarius. What do you feel foggy or drained about? Or when do you feel foggy and drained? And what are you exposing or exposed to during those times? How would you feel if you gave your system a break from these sources? So if there's something that you are doing and you automatically feel drained, you're tired, pay attention to why and when you're tired, at what times of the day. What is it that you've done that all of a sudden you don't feel your best, right? Are you on your phone too much? Are you, binge watching TV? Or what environments are you in? Who are the people that you're around? Are they negative? We pick up on each other's vibrations. We pick up on the aura in the room, whether you know it or not. Do you feel tired every time you go to this person's house? Or if you're at work and you walk by a particular person's desk, or, there's something in your environment that drains you. Pay attention to that. Affirm your affirmation for the week. I nurture myself by giving my system what it needs and releasing what it does not. And then, while you eat, put down all technology and be mindful and present during your nourishing meal. That's important too. It's sad with If you're sitting at a dinner table and everybody's got their phone out, you're not enjoying and receiving the nourishment of that meal. Take the time to turn off all of this electrical stuff. All of that is drawing energy from you, believe it or not. We're electrical beings, we're light beings. We get affected by those things. Shungite is something that will help with that. It will help deflect those things that are sucking you dry, basically. The stone does that. But you need to probably take a break, take some time from technology and meditate and get in contact with your ancestors and pray about wherever it is you may be feeling stressed or pressured this week. That will help you tremendously, and you may need a detox from social media or television or games or whatever it is that's sucking your energy from you. You're being supported with the Knight of Swords, which is air energy. You have the Ten of Cups, which is wonderful fulfillment of receiving it all in every area. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, moving on from something. With support, people willing to help you, but moving on from something. So far you have the 5, the 10 as your numbers. And of course I will read these. And you can apply them specifically to what's happening in your life. The Knight of Swords, bursting onto the scene with fervor and confidence. The knight rushes headlong at their obstacles without a second thought. They are passionate and full of self-assured and fully self-assured in their intelligence and their opinions, but they're sorely lacking compassion in the heart. If the knight is you, it is time to second guess yourself. You're probably a bit cold and overconfident and possibly afraid of showing some vulnerability. It's left you unbalanced and ill-prepared for what lies ahead. So if you're rushing into something and you're not thinking about it, you need to think twice. You need to really be careful with that. If you're being possibly cold, without compassion towards people, swords are cutting energy, and they're not like, you know, a butter knife. This is a sword. This is going to cut deep. You need to be watching your words and be more compassionate towards others. Yes, you're smart and you know a lot, and you're pretty passionate and self-assured about everything that you're able and capable of doing, but be mindful, everyone's not the way that you are, and just because of that, you don't get to be harsh or rude or curt or inconsiderate. Be mindful of that this week. You may be being a little cold and overconfident. You're not perfect. We all have things that we're areas that we're vulnerable in, and there may be something that shines that light on you this week, so be careful. And if that is you, then you're out of balance, and that's part of the detox with the shungite, something you need to work on. You don't want to be out of balance and, you know, potentially burn bridges or ruin relationships. Your next card is the Ten of Cups, and this is speaking to it's a beautiful day. A rainbow shines brightly in a clear blue sky, and all is full of joy. You've been through some trials and tribulations, but your home life is perfectly at peace and in balance. Stop and smell the roses. Appreciate your loved ones around you, and just enjoy these beautiful moments. So taking the time to move on. So I feel as though, you know, with this being a 10 in the order of it, this 5 of Pentacles is from the winter and in the past, and they've moved on and moving on to something better, obviously with this 10 of Cups here. The 5 of Pentacles is about, don't be too proud or scared to ask for help. You're struggling and you feel like there's absolutely nothing to do but put your head down and try and suffer through it. But if you look around, you'll see there's warmth and loved ones who are willing to help you out in some sense. Even if it's just a kind shoulder for you to cry on, they'll help you weather this storm. And that is, to me, you know, struggling in something, after this Knight of Swords energy and needing the help, looking around and getting the help. If you're in that situation, or you're just coming out of that, being that this is winter, get the help that you need. Detox. Be open. Allow yourself to be vulnerable if need be. I know the Knight of Swords is a determined fighting energy. They don't want to show the vulnerability, with that air energy. But there's people willing to help you here, is what this is saying. Get the help that you need. Why? You have a promise, the Ten of Cups here, for everything being fulfilled. But you have to get through this energy to get here. And this looks to me like warmer weather, right? Rainbows, sunny skies, green grass. There's no snow or winter here. So working through this in the winter, or in your current situation, we're coming out of the winter. This is just the early stages of spring. But getting the help that you need here. Weather through the storm. Be open and use love and warmth when you're dealing with people, and not this cold energy of I know it all. You're going to have to step down off of this high horse with that energy and ask for the help that you need if that is your situation and you need help. Yes, you can pray and meditate and ask for help from your ancestors, but if you're in a work environment, you're going to have to humble yourself there and ask for the help that you need. Right off the top, the universe said, in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love, right? People want to help you. They're coming from a place of love, and you're going to have to surrender this energy of knowing it all and asking for the help that you need. Keep your pentacles up, right? Keep your money right, because love, prayer, contemplation, all those things help you. Asking for help from the people that are available to you. Because that Five of Pentacles, once you get through that energy, you have the promise of this Ten of Cups, overflowing in happiness and fulfillment in every area. Let's see. Ancestors want to support that with Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Take time to reflect. Look at yourself. Look at the past. Possibly how have you handled things in the past. Don't make a mistake. Ask for the help that you need. Let me read Mirror Guardian for you. So the Mirror Guardian, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you come, and recognize your gifts. Angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you're going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the highest esteem. So you have help here. Angels, ancestors, and guides. This is telling you if you're in a place where you're needing help, you can go to them. The Mirror Guardian is a female angel looking into the mirror of life. It invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, and to see yourself as the angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by the world, or by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the Mirror Guardian helps you recognize that. When this card appears, you're being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. Take a look at yourself and be honest, right? We have these internal conversations, we all do, with ourselves, right? We look in the mirror, we know what we look like. We examine every part of ourselves. Look at yourself on a spiritual sense, on a spiritual level as well. What is it you think of yourself? Are you hard on yourself? Are you thinking negative thoughts? Why? Because if that's where you're at, you need to change that thinking so that you can get this Ten of Cups and be in a happier place. But it starts in your mind and what you say to yourself internally, and how you think and view yourself. That's what you're going to get reflected and given back to you in this world. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life and to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths that you have developed, and the lessons you've learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. Give yourself credit for how far you've come, even if you're struggling right now, okay? Don't be hard on yourself if that's what's happening, Aquarius. Don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself credit. Focus on meditating and getting in contact with the ancestors. They're obviously here to guide you and help you and give you the assistance that you need. You have the mirror guardian here speaking to that. The universe is saying take time, moments for you to pray and meditate. The ancestors are saying they're there for you. You have the Shungite encouraging you to detox your life, get rid of that stinking thinking, as they call it. Just be mindful of your words. Yes, be confident, know that you got it, but be mindful of how you treat others who may not be on your level. And if you're struggling, be humble enough to ask for the help that you need so that you can receive your 10 of Cups. Your happiness here. So you have a 5, you have a 10, and your other number is the 8 of Fire, which is the 8 of Clubs. And the 8 of Clubs, additional words that will give you some more insight for the week's journey. 8 of Clubs is about repetition, swift movement to create stability. So repetition and stiff movement to create the stability that you're moving on towards. That's what this card is saying to you. So 5, 8, and 10. Could require you to do something more than once. Maybe that's what's giving you this obstacle, this struggle, Aquarius. You guys, you know, you're pretty smart, all of you, very, very witty, and probably used to getting it done, one and done. And maybe this struggle is something that's repetitive, repetition. It could be something that's causing you have to do something more than once. And you're going to have to ask for help for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Get the help that you need. You're going to receive a beautiful blessing in the end here with this 10 of Cups, okay? So that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like, the share, and subscribe button. Click the bell so you can be notified when I upload again next week. If this has helped you or resonated with you in any way, please share the video or share my channel to others, family members, friends, co-workers even. Everybody needs a little help along the journey, right? We all do. I appreciate you coming back. And I'll see you again next week. Thank you. Be well.